Lupita Nyong'o is playing Helen of Troy. Let the white folk lose their minds. Okay. 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 Recent reports and teaser footage have confirmed her as Helen. White folk about to lose their minds. And guess what's going to happen? This movie's going to make a ton of fucking money. White people are going to go to this movie and hate watch this movie. They're going to spend their hard-earned dollars to hate watch this movie. Okay? Okay. Let the hate flow. Yeah, let the hate flow. Let the hate flow. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Helen of Detroit. Helen of Detroit. White folk, I really feel bad for you regular ass white people. You think the world is, you guys are in such a bubble. You guys live in such a bubble. And the world is like, y'all need to catch up. And that's what's happening. Look, let's go through these comments, yeah? There are tons of stunning Greek actresses out there that could have been cast instead. Helen of Somalia. Okay. Yes, because when I think of the most beautiful women in Greece, 1200 BC, I picture Lupita Nyong'o. Look at this. Is there no one else? Wokeness ruins another movie. I could have swore literally we were just last year, y'all were glazing Christopher Nolan. He can do no wrong. He has no L's in his filmography. Everything he touches turns to gold. Blah blah blah. Now all of a sudden, he's woke. He's ruining his own movie. You gonna tell Christopher Nolan how to fucking make a movie? Okay. Look at this. At this point, why didn't Nolan just cast Travis Scott as Helen of Troy? Oh, look at this. Hollywood soon. Peter Dinklage in the role of Usain Bolt. White tears are delicious. This entire film is a humiliation ritual. Look at it. And just like that, I'm not watching this DEI hire movie. Okay. Here we go. Helen of Troy is very well documented to be depicted as a white, blue-eyed, often blonde or red-haired. It's the Greek queen, for God's sake, not Africa's. There is no need for this. Excellent actress, though. Child. A war for this? Child. Child, child, child. Child, child, child. I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it. Netflix version of Helen of Troy. Another director bending the knee to the woke mob. Hopefully it bombs. Lupita is a great actress, but this is another example of woke Hollywood's remaking of history. Did y'all forget about Gods of Egypt? Right, exactly. If a white person were cast in the role of a historical figure of color, there would be a mass outrage. Gods of Egypt, sir. Gods of Egypt. 1,000 ships were launched for Helen of Troy. They couldn't find a Greek goddess? Okay. Love the actress, but this is so disappointing from Nolan. Okay. Okay. The race swapping never goes the other way. Gaslighting and racism accusations are surely incoming. Oh no, we need Russell Crowe as Martin Luther King. Okay. This movie's gonna make a ton of money. I think it makes $1 billion. I think it makes $1 billion. Look, we was Trojans in shit. Face like that launched 1,000 ships? Doubt. My culture isn't your prom dress, LaQuisha. Okay. The casting will make sense. The movie has a major sci-fi twist. They are all in a computer simulation. Okay. Please don't tell me Nolan's succumbing to the woke mob. Okay. All right. Another woke casting movie. Uh-oh, she doesn't look like a woman for whom Paris would start the Trojan War. Chris Hemsworth as Shaka Zulu. And that's disrespectful. Yeah, y'all playing too much. Y'all play too much. Y'all playing too much. Look at this. Look at this. Native peoples of Europe are being systematically replaced. So the entertainment has to keep up with the population replacement. The rewriting of the ethnic heritage of Europe is common practice for the elites at this point. They don't give a damn about. You know what? When you find out Trojans, the Anatolians, were black prior to Caucasian migration in 2000 BC from out of the Caucasus mountainside. Don't do that. Hey, that's a cool story, bro. Okay, once again, don't try to combat these people with history. Look at this, look at this. White people did not descend from any mountains 2,000 years ago. This is just nonsense spread by Americans with low IQs. Okay. Okay, let me see. Fortunately, we have plenty of archaeological evidence showing what the ancient Greeks and Phoenicians looked like. Phoenicians didn't look like Europe. You know what? I'm not gonna go on. Okay, okay. God bless these people, man. God bless these people. Okay, God bless these people, man. This movie's gonna make a ton of. I think it will outgross Oppenheimer. I think this movie will make $1 billion, and I feel confident scores of white people will go watch this movie just to hate on it, just to hate on it. Okay. Okay. Helen of Atlanta. That's funny. Helen of Atlanta. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. 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 I'm just saying, man.